बेसुमार अथाह अगनति अतुल्य ज्यों बुलावहो त्यों नानक दास बोले। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। My honorable Sikh siblings and respectable listeners, today we will try to discuss about the three stages about the spirituality. You know already there are three stages in human life. According to the sermon of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Guru Ji says that बाल जवानी और वृद्धपन तीन अवस्था जान, childhood, youth and old age. There are three stages in human life. In this way, according to the sermons of and doctrines of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, similarly, there are three stages in spirituality. Like human life is changed time to time and started from the childhood and lastly reached in the old age. So similarly, in the spirituality, there are three stages. First stage in the spirituality, devotee. When the devotional worship is arised within your mind, why your mind wants to do the devotional worship, that time my all respectable listeners, you can easily judge the first stage is started within your life. The first stage of spirituality, namely this devotee. Furthermore, when your mind is fascinated totally from the doctrines of the true Guru and spiritual teacher, when your mind is enticed by the perpetual beauty of your spiritual teacher, that time you can judge easily your mind is reached in the second stage, namely disciple. When your mind wants to avoid the abstraction and remains all time free from the illusionment, does not feel any kind of doubtness and totally fascinated and totally agreed with the instruction of the true Guru, that time your mind is reached in the second stage. Furthermore, when your mind free and liberated from the worldly desires, from the worldly hopes, does not want anything without the chanting of the name of Almighty, and wants to recite 24 hours a day the reciting of the name of Almighty. All kind of the worldly desires are eradicated from the core of your mind, and when your mind is totally free and liberated from the worldly desires, and there is rest of one desire within your mind, which my honorable listeners, and rest of only one desire within your mind, that is chanting the name of Almighty and reciting the name of God, and totally agreed with the name of God, so that time you can judge and recognize about yourself easily. You can say your mind that time reached in the highest stage of the spirituality, namely according to Gurbani, Gurmukh or saint. Would you say that the third highest stage within the spirituality, namely sainthood, ਬਿਰਤੁਦ ਹੋਰ ਜੇ ਮੰਗਣਾ ਸਿਰ ਦੁੱਖਾਂ ਤੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਦੇਹ ਨਾਮ ਸੰਤੋਖਿਆ ਉਤਰੈ ਮਨ ਕੀ ਭੁੱਖ. O my Almighty, please give me to recite of your name. Through the recitation of your name, my mind only can be satisfied. I don't know, I don't want worldly things, to gain the worldly things. So when your mind only wants to recite the chanting of the God of the name of God, that time you can judge about yourself. Your mind is reached in the third stage of spirituality. So my honorable six siblings and respectable listeners, these kind of three states in the spirituality. So these kind of thoughts I tried to discuss with you. My honorable six siblings and respectable listeners, I know I have done many mistakes. Lastly, please do forgive me and pardon me. Lastly, to speak out with loudly voice with me. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.